this is Karen, your cosmic messenger. I just wanted to share a download I had as I had spoken with my friend. She asked me a question about what's the error that Matthias and Robert are looking for, and then I explained to her what my guides had said, that it will always be there, and it's not, the point is not chasing after it. It's moving on to a different video game per se. The electron will always be there, the cloud of possibilities inside an atom, and then an atom, then another atom, there's another atom. So imagine how many errors there are. All these clouds of possibilities, which is the electron, the negative charge inside each atom. So it has reproduced. So there's infinite electron clouds inside each atom out there. Each of them is creating, put together, they create a whole video game, a whole universe. So our point is that we just need to move on to a next point of perception, of understanding the reality. It's like, okay, let that game continue on, but I already passed through all the phases. Now I'm stepping up to video number 2. And that will happen when we activate our 24 strands, 12 on each side of that helix, of the DNA helix. When that gets activated, we will have direct antenna with the cosmos. So it's not Christic consciousness. It's they didn't understand at the time, but it's cosmic consciousness, because then you're one with the cosmos, cosmic consciousness. And that's when we have all of those strands activated. That's when the being wakes up to its original form, our original geometry. And after trying to explain that in a few words through text, my friend had to continue. She was in an event, by the way, with Robert Grant and Billy Carson. And I told her, just continue watching your event. We'll talk later. But the download continued on. I turned my TV on, and my guide sent me all this download through images. That's source expressing itself in all directions, and then you see everything is in a different dimension. Like the picture in this living room, which is the universe, is in one multiverse, sorry, which is in one dimensional plane. Then you have like the wall, right? And it's all fractals and fractals, and that's a different plane of reality. Then you have like the pillows, right? Like, or the curtain. They have a different geometry, right? So like the curtain doesn't understand this other universe, which is the pillow universe, right? They're all different geometry, they're fluffy. Meanwhile, the curtain is flat and it's got a different reality. So everything there in this living room creates the whole multiverse, and it's used in the same wheel within the universe. You also have the same fractalization contained in the same space, and that's the point. It is in the same space, but each one is in itself in their own reality, experiencing their own reality and their perception. Now you have what they wanted to tell us about. Yes, there's the Stargate. It's a black hole there. Stargate leads you to every portal is a opening, right? A black hole to another reality, another dimension. So they just wanted to give me a validation that yes, there is one in the Antarctica, but also referring to my conversation I was having with my friend, they built that same door inside the king's chamber. So that, which looks like a sarcophagus, it's actually a door. It's a door, a portal that was created there with the same energy that happens in phase conjugation. It's two forces that create a collapse and expansion at the same time, create the physical reality of what we perceive as 6D. So they had to open that Stargate and the pyramid. So there's one Stargate, again, the door here representing the one in Antarctica. Then the next one was, again, you go and you see all these different channels and they're all happening at the same time. So everything collapses, right? As soon as you look into one screen, you're in this other different world. You can look at the other screen, you're in a different world, but they're all in the same room. And sources there in the middle observing it all. And everything can be collapsed. And from that point, also you can understand how the black hole is. Each one is a door to a different reality. Now they shifted to tell me about my video about the 3-eye atlas, which I mentioned. It's like a pill that you take and it goes through your body, through your system, your body being a whole entire universe. So they are just validating about that information I gave there on the video. And that video, if you didn't see, also explains how this 3-eye atlas type of it's mostly like placed there through galactic center, which is our black hole. It was placed through there, through our galaxy, to be observed, to like a pill that you take for colonoscopy. It takes pictures of your inside. And this one also emits frequencies, so it can calibrate the cell, which is our universe, our galaxy itself. A cell within a universe within another universe, right? Multiverse. So the cell itself, or our galaxy, and this pill is like one of those objects that it contains a piece of consciousness within, which is the egg itself. That's why I saw a form of an egg, because that's representing pure fractal directly from source, the egg, right? Everything started with your zygote, fertilized egg. It was an egg, but then it got fertilized with a strand of what? Energy. So the sperm is the same thing. It's just a filament of energy that actually fertilizes that inert egg, and then it takes shape and form once it is activated. Now, so they're saying, yes, those 3-eye atlas come type of technology that is being placed, but it's not the technology we understand. It's from a different dimension, right? That is placed by the Elohim, the architects of this physical reality. They are co-creators of source. So by that pill circulating our galaxy, it emits frequencies. Those frequencies will awaken our DNA, is one of the factors that will enable that to happen. And once that happens, as you see here in our society, which is diverse, the enemies, the bad and the good, will come together in unity. As you see, the guy there represents The ugly, and the other lady is the positive neutron, proton, electron. Well, both energies uniting. And then after that, what will happen is it becomes a melding. Society will meld, will create a whole new shuffle, and we'll have a different experience and society. The next shows that exactly those pills came from the black hole, from our center of our galaxy, Sagittarius A, that's what's our black hole in the center of our galaxy called. And thereafter, we will be able to reach out from our planet, from space. We will be explorers once we are activated, and we have our consciousness also activated. Gaia consciousness will also merge with our lunar consciousness, and that triangle will be formed. So we can actually expand out of our local grid. For that to be able to be possible, Gaia will connect with the moon's consciousness, and then as well as Mars through the help of the sun. So that's the triangle that will happen: Mars, Earth, and Moon. And we will be able to get out, as you see in this picture. And again, it's showing that different types of those will be coming, and they will forever keep activating, each one with a different purpose. As you see here, each one has a different color. Well, it will just raise us to a different level, and then a different level, and so forth. And here it shows that these beings, these Elohims, are watching us. These are the true watchers. The creators are physical reality. And again, they are the ones that have been sending those probes that contain consciousness embedded in a rock, consciousness embedded into a piece of our physical reality. And then here you see all the beings will awaken. See the apple on their heads? I couldn't believe that all these pictures were coming through and it all was making sense. It was crazy. The apple on their heads, how often do you see that kind of image? And that's literally their torus field will be fully activated. Now you see the next one, which is basically Source hitting a home run with that. That's the symbol of it. And then they're cheering. The Elohim are really cheering for us, and they're really happy. That's the image they wanted to show me. And then my guide comes back. It's like, here's the story. I'm like, what? I'm like, is this all really happening to me? And then they show me the picture, which is me, the cosmic messenger. See, I'm just a messenger delivering the message. And that was me. All right, I hope you liked this download. Oh my God, they're here. I see the white orbs. That means that they're here as I'm speaking. I guess giving an approval of what I'm saying. More validations. And this is so amazing. And I just hope to continue sharing with you other messages, not only through my Facebook, as I've done, through writing, through the past 5 years. Just a few, I've put them into videos, which are on our Cosmic Messengers YouTube. Make sure you hit a like there and subscribe. it will definitely help the algorithm so more and more people can access this kind of information. I hope you like this. Sending love to everybody. Bye.